Hello, my name is Mike Johnson. I'm taking you on an inside and outside video tour of this vehicle and the systems. And you're looking at a 2015 Toyota Sienna Limited Premium, four-wheel drive. This is the top of the line. This is a $50,000 plus vehicle, brand new. And there's a lot of special things to tell you about this specific one. First of all, this was a Toyota headquarters company vehicle, which means it was not sold to the public. No individual person has ever owned it. And not only that, but is actually the warranty start date, based on my information, is September 2017, not 2015. So the warranty should be valid for 3 years from September 2017 moving forward. So the warranties on vehicles don't start when they're built. They're sold on the in-service date, and my information is the in-service date is September of 2017, which means if you buy this car, you should be covered under factory warranty for 3 years. And you can verify that by examining the Carfax report, which I provide in my advertisement. Just click the little folder tab that says warranty on the left side of the Carfax, and it should tell you how much estimated remaining warranty is in effect. So this is a Sienna Limited Premium, which means it has the double sunroofs, and it has the rear entertainment system, which is actually a Blu-ray player, power open and close sliding doors, and power open and close rear hatch, which I'm demonstrating as we show the video. Sorry, I'm fighting a cold. It's almost gone. It's lingering. But you have various buttons on all your various doors that you can operate the power open and close doors and hatches. And so this is a four-wheel drive. It's called an all-wheel drive, but it's four wheels drive, which is ideal for driving in the snow. But because it was a Toyota factory owned company car, it has not been driven in the snow. It's got the mudguard kit here, and it's got the chrome lower body accent moldings going down the side, chrome door handles. You've got puddle lamps in your bottom of your mirror, so they light up your area. You've got turn signal mirrors. You've got blind spot monitor radar with rear cross traffic alert. And I'm going to take a minute. I'm going to explain how those features, and then we're going to go inside and talk about the inside features. So before we go inside, I'm going to explain the radar system on this. Now, the Sienna Limited since 2004 has had front and rear parking sonar. And these are these little sonar sensors right here. Those work close proximity. When things are within about 2 or 3 feet of the bumper, they'll start beeping and alerting you, hey, you're about to hit something. Okay, but since 2013, they have what's called a blind spot monitor and rear cross traffic alert. And if you have a newer car, you may have that on some of the nicer new cars have those. But it's a big deal because there's actually a radar sensor inside, hidden behind the bumper. It's actually on the body underneath the bumper, and it scans the area behind the vehicle for a distance of about 100 feet in all directions. And when you're in a parking lot behind, say, a blinding object like this big cargo container or a big SUV or lifted up pickup truck, and you want to back out of a parking space and you can't see, that blind spot radar is looking out for you. So if any vehicle is approaching within 100 feet or a pedestrian is approaching within about 25 feet, that blind spot radar will give you an audible warning inside, so you don't run into or crash into somebody coming at you that you can't see from the driver's seat. To help you see from the driver's seat, it has a panorama view. It's actually a dual view backup camera. So your backup camera is right there. And there's two settings. There's 180 field of view, which means you can literally see straight out the side all the way to the left. Or you can select it for a 45-degree field of view for a closer look at what's immediately behind you. And it works day or night. And you have a rear windshield wiper, which is really cool. They've hidden it behind the rear wing spoiler. And this car is mint condition. This is about as brand new looking as I can ever get my hands on. It's really nice. There's really not a scratch on this car. It's nice. It's not repainted. It's not repaired. It's got the clear bra over it. So if you can see, there's actually clear 3M film in here to prevent it from getting rock chips. And it goes from the hood to the fender and wraps around the front end to protect it from rock chips. And you have the HID xenon headlamps with the LED eyebrow accent lights. So the headlights are new for 2015 and newer. You got the fog lights, you got the front parking sonar sensors, 17-inch aluminum rims. You've got those mud guards, so if you are using the all-wheel drive to drive in the snow, the mud guards keep the splashes from dirtying the side of your vehicle, which keeps your car nice looking and clean. My wife has one like this. She has a 14. Hers is not an all-wheel drive. Hers is a two-wheel drive. And before that we had an 11, and before that we had a 2006. We've always had a pearl white Sienna Limited, and that's what this is. This is a Blizzard pearl white premium color. Let's go talk about some of the inside systems. So let's go inside. Let's take a look at the inside of the vehicle. Start with the vehicle identification number. The last 3 digits are 714. I did pull the Carfax report up on my phone here to show you this has a clean Carfax history report. I will provide a free copy of the Carfax report in my listing. Now it has been driven. It does have 17,000 miles, which is not very much. Very low mileage. Only 17,000 miles on a 2015, and it doesn't have service records showing up in the Carfax report that shows it was serviced, but it shows the original purchase date. It actually was when it was registered to Toyota USA, was on 9/26 of 17 according to Carfax, and I believe that's the in-service date of record on this car based on what I'm seeing. But anyways, you can verify that with Toyota. If you have any questions about that, just call your local Toyota dealer, give them the VIN number, and they'll tell you the warranty in-service date, and they can verify that for you from Toyota. So this is very clean for 2015. New feature is these perforated leather seats, which stay a lot cooler. You're less likely to have sweat on warm days, and they are heated, so you're less likely to freeze on cold days. And this one is extremely clean. Again, you have another 110 volt power outlet. You have a game input port, but this entertainment system is Blu-ray. I'm trying to keep my video short. It comes with the remote and the headphones, and it'll play Blu-ray movies or DVD movies. You know, 2014 will not play Blu-ray, and this also has an HDMI input port, so if you have like an Xbox One or PlayStation or something, you can plug in your video game console to your 110 volt power and plug it into the input of the entertainment, and your kids can play their Xbox or PlayStation on these long road trips that you're going to be taking, and that'll keep them busy, and they can listen to the sound on the wireless headphones, so the driver can listen to other sources. Here's the remote control for it, so you can enjoy yourself and you're all good to go. Look how clean this interior is. I don't see any sign that they've had any little kids in here. It was a Toyota headquarters vehicle, so only authorized Toyota personnel were driving it. It's not scratched up at all. It's all complete. If this was at the Toyota dealer, they'd be telling you this is your certified pre-owned, because of course it has the remainder of the existing manufacturer warranty. You can extend the factory warranty. It's a very nice vehicle, nice and clean. Let's go to the front and pay attention to the forward systems. Look inside the systems, and let's start with the window sticker, which was never stuck in the window. I mentioned this is a Toyota headquarters company car. That's your VIN number ending in 714. That's the original sticker price, is $49,203, but it doesn't include the appearance package, the mud guards and stuff like that. So this is a $50,000 vehicle plus tax. So this would have, if you go buy this at the dealer, you could expect to pay about $55,000 including tax. Not cheap. And it includes a lot of stuff that they don't normally include, including the remote engine starter, the alarm system, glass breakage sensor, all kind of stuff. But yeah, it shows the original selling dealer was San Francisco region, which is the Toyota headquarters up in San Francisco. So it's company car. We could peel this window sticker off and stick it in the window, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to save that brand new window sticker. I have all the books and manuals for it right here stuck in the glove box, so you're good to go. If you wish you had a brand new one, this is about as close as you're going to get. So new for 2015, they redesigned them slightly. It has a new state-of-the-art navigation system that instead of using DVD based maps, it has an SD card based map. It has a single disc player, and it also has the Blu-ray player, which is down here. That's your Blu-ray drive down there, and you've got an SD card input as well. And down also in the center console, that's your HDMI port, so you can plug in HDMI. And now I have my phone connected here, and I'm streaming music from my device. I actually have a Nice Day is in progress. So if I go to audio, you see I have my cover art displaying, and I can fast forward to a different song, fast forward to another song, and see the cover art appears right there. And even better, if my doors are closed, it'll tell me what's playing on my center display here. So that's my new for 2015. They have this LED display right here to keep your eyes on the road. Your odometer reading 17,000 miles, door ajar, and you've got all different menus. It tells you your fuel economy. This is capable of 22 plus miles per gallon. You've got all your steering wheel controls right here, which are new and redesigned for 2015 and newer. You've got answer and hang up of your telephone. You've got all your menu controls to navigate your menu. You've got HID xenon headlights, standard equipment on the Limited. And if I get my camera in the right mode here, up on the overhead, I got to turn this down so I don't get wind noise. Bear with me. Let me turn my fan to low. Otherwise, you're going to be listening to wind noise. Now, I have all my doors open here, but I can close all my doors right here from the overhead console. Press that. That's the rear hatch. Right door, left door. All my doors are closing because I just closed them from the driver's seat. I've got dual sunroofs, which I can open from the driver's seat. And the rear sunroof, if you don't want your rear seat occupants messing with it, you can lock them out so they can't play with it. You've got privacy shades that cover your side windows. And man, this is a clean one. Don't let this get away, because it's kind of hard to get them this clean. I mean, you can always go buy a brand new one and pay $55,000 for a brand new one. But why don't you save some money and give me a call? Call my number, 951-681-2101. It's also very hard to find the all-wheel drives in California because we don't get the kind of snow and ice that they do in other parts of the country as normal weather. Here, if you want snow and ice, you got to go up in the mountains. And so it's very hard to find all-wheel drives in California. They do exist, but a lot of times, because all-wheel drives are designed to run around in snow and ice, they tend to get in trouble. So you'll find all-wheel drives available, but they've been slid off the road and crashed into things, and that has not happened to this one. It has a clean Carfax, very clean, and you're not going to pay anywhere near the $55,000 that you would have to pay new for one of these. It's a great deal. Don't let it get away. Mike Johnson, give me a call, 951-681-2101. Now, why not buy the XLE? Well, first of all, the Limited is the only one that gives you memory programmable seats. So you press set and program 1. Now the seat and mirror settings are saved for me. And so you have a 1 and 2 settings. So you have a his and hers, or his and his, or whoever and whoever settings. You've got your blind spot monitor sensor. This for 2015. You got the heated steering wheel, so I can warm my steering wheel up. You got a change holder for your toll roads that they're putting in everywhere. This is your elevation selector for your headlights. How high do you want your headlights? So I'm going to demonstrate. I just turned it to 5, so my headlights went lower. If you look at the beam reflecting off the building, I'm going to turn them to, and you see the beams are actually moving up. So the beams will aim up and down. That's what this does, is it aims your headlights if you want them higher or lower. If you have a bunch of people in the back and people think your headlights are too bright, you can aim them down a little bit. But normally I leave it at 0 because I don't mind. Everybody in California has blinding headlights nowadays. Now, I mentioned this navigation. I have them in the Bluetooth screen. So you have full featured touchscreen navigation, and it supports live traffic information. So as long as you have a valid subscription through XM Traffic, it's about $40 a year, and you get live traffic data right on your phone. Sometimes you can even get it through Intune services for free. So let me zoom out, see if the traffic is on right now. Yep, the traffic is active at this time, and I will be able to show you that. See the freeways, I zoomed out, so it'll have to repopulate. When you change the zoom, it has to reload. But see, you've got green stripes along the freeways. Oh, there's some red over here. So that section of freeway has a little bit of traffic on it. And so if there's a traffic accident, a road closure, or something like that, you'll get traffic alerts. And if you've punched in your destination, it'll warn you, hey, there's a closed road ahead, and you can reroute before you spend the whole afternoon stuck in traffic going nowhere. Make other plans. It's fully automatic air conditioning, which is improved for 2015. And you have rear air, which you can enable. So 3 separate temperature zones. It shows the outside temperature and the inside temperature. You can make it warmer for the people in the back, or warmer for the front passenger, or cooler. 3 separate temperature zones. That works really well. You've got HomeLink programmable garage door opener buttons built into the mirror. It's electrochromatic auto dimming mirror. And this has the convenience package, so you have the rain sensing windshield wipers. That's what this secondary black thing is. That's your rain sensor. So when you're driving in that bad rainstorm, your windshield wipers will start wiping automatically, and as it rains harder, they'll wipe faster, and as it rains less, they'll wipe slower. You don't have to keep fiddling with the wiper controls. It's automatic rain sensing windshield wipers. And we mentioned the blind spot monitor with rear cross traffic alert. That's what this BSM button is over here. Now 2012s and older did not have that feature at all, and that turns that little light on your mirror. So when you're driving on the freeway or in, 25 miles an hour and above in traffic, if there's a vehicle on your left side, this blind spot light will come on, and there's another one on the right side. If there's a vehicle on the right side, it'll alert you if there's one over there. Now if I turn in my turn signal, that light will flash on and off very fast to warn the other driver that's in your blind spot that your signal is on. So it gives a secondary rear view signal indication. It also warns you because you'll see that flashing to let you know there's somebody in your blind spot. So pay attention and not crash. So far for this car, it's worked out really good. There's no damage on it. You got all kinds of storage, all kinds of cup holders, drink holders everywhere, your books and manuals, all your menus. These are really nice menus. It'll even, when you're navigating, it'll even show you what the speed limit is right here next to your speedometer. So you can, even if you don't see a speed limit sign on the road, it has speed limits for a lot of streets and highways across the country. So even if you're not sure if it's 75 or 65 speed limit or 45, it'll show you right on the display when you're driving. That's really cool. So I want to keep my video short, and so I'm going to pull the plug on my video right now. My name is Mike Johnson. Give me a call, 951-681-2101. These do telescope out, both sides. This is the limited premium, $55,000 to buy one of these brand new. Give me a call, save some money. My direct contact number, I invite you to call me, is 951-681-2101. That is a landline number, so you have to call me by phone. Don't text that number. It's a landline number, and we'll forward to my cell phone, which I have on me. It will not forward text messages, but it will forward phone calls. Oh, before I cut it, let's show you the backup camera. That's the 45-degree view, and that's the 180-degree view. See, when we were in the back, you can see all the way down the side there, both directions, 180-degree panorama view. It's really cool. And then when I turn my steering wheel, we have moving guidelines that let you know where the vehicle will end up. That's pretty cool as well. I know a lot of people like SUVs. Oh, minivan. Oh no. If you have kids and you're not driving a minivan, your life is going to be hard. SUVs make your life hard with kids. Minivan, easy. Unless you need to tow a gigantic trailer and you need to tow a 8,000-pound trailer, you don't need the big SUV. This has more room in it than a Chevy Suburban, and it's shorter. It's easier to drive, and it gets better gas mileage. And it's four-wheel drive, so you can go get out in the mud and not get stuck. Give me a call, 951-681-2101. Also, it has the premium sound JBL audio system, 5.1 home theater system, so you have a center speaker up here, 5.1 theater sound with a subwoofer. To get this in a Suburban or something like that, you're going to be paying like $80,000. Why would you do that? Mike Johnson, give me a call, 951-681-2101. Thank you. So let's take a look at the third row seats. Now for 2011 and newer, or actually 2004 and newer, if it's all-wheel drive, you don't get power folding seats with all-wheel drive because of weight of the vehicle, but they're easy counterbalance fold flat seats. You lower them down, you can disconnect the seat belt and it will retract up into the roof. They're 60-40 split folding third row seats. You've got storage cubbies where you can stash all your cool stuff in there, and then you've got, what, 14 plus drink holders in here. And this is not all scratched up. This is like new. It's also got an AC 110 volt. So you could plug in a laptop computer, a video game console, or you've also got your cigarette lighter port. 110 volt and 12 volt power outlets. It's very nice. And these seats fold up Very easy. You want to carry passengers, you just put them back up and they're ready to go. Third row seat, and of course, just hit the button, close the hatch. That's my website on the license plate.